The important element is the leadership position that NXP has in providing security and then providing the connections. Because when you think about a smarter world, it's all about the connections, whether it's machine to machine or the ability to connect better between people. The smarter world is really just a better world. It's the way to make all of our lives better. It's the ability to continue to make improvements.
We want to be sure that we have end-to-end security. Cybersecurity for us means we protect the device, we protect your identity, we make sure that the transaction that you're performing is protected, and we make sure that at the end you authenticate and you're really talking to the partner and having a transaction end where you want it to be.
The automotive industry has a history of about 50 years now. We think in the next 10 years it's going to change more than in the first 50 years of its history. And that change is going to be all driven by connectivity.
What we aim to do now is talk to government, talk to businesses, and bring business models together alongside legislation so that the products that we bring consumers and the services that are associated with it are convenient. You can have fun using it. You don't think about security. That's what we want to think about, and we want to take that concern away for you.
Our society is dominated by 4 mega trends: energy efficiency, connected devices, security, and health. At NXP, we are putting all these trends together. We are working collaboratively with our customers to support them to shape the industry future.
25% of hospitalizations in the world are basically unnecessary because people do not take their medicines. So if you can actually monitor whether people are taking medicine on time and in the right doses, then a lot of cost can be saved in the healthcare system.
So smart world means many different things to many different people. To me, it's like you having a personal butler who knows you well, remember your preferences, and can sense your mood and adjust your environment according to your best interest.
From a technology point of view, really the way you manage the data, the way you connect the data has to be seamless, transparent for the user.
Well, our role as a company is to provide the core technology to be able to provide secure connections for a smarter world.
So today only a few devices are basically connected to the internet, but imagine many other things being connected. Light bulbs, thermostats, heaters, air conditioners, all kind of devices like that. They can truly create a smarter world. Basically in the Internet of Things, we're putting together electronics for companies that have never worked with electronics before. Think about the light bulb makers, think about pharma companies, consumer goods companies. So they don't know electronics, we know electronics, and we basically help them to implement this. And you can create a world with much more convenience, greater energy efficiency, and greater security. Also, the Internet of Things as a concept is extremely broad. So it consists of many applications, and what you see is that different applications will basically take off in different moments in time and with different adoption curves. For smart lighting, for example, is happening now. The retailers have started stocking up on smart lighting sets. You can download an app from the internet with which you can control your lighting. And you can do that from basically sitting in your living room, or you can do that from any other location. Smart lighting is a key application area for NXP, but actually smart home and smart building in the broader sense, not just lighting but also environment control. Imagine in a building where you have sensors all over the place, lighting sensors, air quality sensors, temperature sensors. Basically you can go to microclimate control. Another area that Internet of Things is really revolutionizing is the healthcare arena. And NXP is at the forefront of making that happen. By adding electronics to medicine, for example, you can do compliance monitoring. Many of the hospitalization, 25% actually, are unnecessary because people don't take their medicine. And we help pharma companies to implement basically wireless connectivity and sensing into their medicines so that they can follow whether people take their medicine on time and in the right dose. Improving the quality of life for the patients. The security and privacy of data is key to many applications in the Internet of Things. We understand for each application what is the appropriate level of security that you need. You might need different levels of security in different devices in the end-to-end system. These partners mostly make products that have very little electronics today. So adding an antenna and all kind of electronics is quite a foreign thing for them. And what we do is we help introduce them to system design partners that can help them make their implementation, but also infrastructure companies in terms of IT, but also cloud services that can host the applications that they want to run on it. So yeah, if you think about Internet of Things, NXP can be your thought partner. So if you want to do this, call us.
One of the main changes we see with technology development is the better we understand the user cases, the more we can optimize our technology to serve that. Technology is moving at a rate for certain applications, especially connected devices, where we're seeing that a lot of the end users don't realize the potential of the technology that we can develop, and we don't understand the potential that they can offer using our technology. So we try to link up actually with partnerships to do much more user case application trials in an early stage of technology development to really get the right applications in the future. We're in the Cleantech 1 building. This is where we do our user trials. The Cleantech part is a vision that the Singapore authorities have to evaluate new Cleantech type of buildings for green energy. We're very excited to be part of this initiative here and doing a field trial. Cleantech 2 is being built. They will extend that to 9 Cleantech buildings. And our vision, actually, to be honest, is we want to develop our technology to really add value also to their type of buildings of the future, which we think will be an example for other buildings around the world. One of the field trials we have running today to look at connected devices is actually using our environmental sensor that we've come up with in our research and development labs, connecting it with a wireless infrastructure and deploying it so it will be independent of wiring it in. In this very building today, the Cleantech building, we work with the Energy Research Institute, which is a division of the University NTU. NXP is very, very strong in secure connections. We deal with the credit card. We have the chip in the credit card. We have the chip in the passport. They're all very, very secure connections that are required. We deal with your car immobilizer, making sure no one else can break into your car. So when you look at the secure side of this data transfer of the communication, NXP has a big role to play, but we can't do it alone because it's more than just the hardware and the embedded software. It's a whole environment that needs to be developed at all different levels to provide this type of security at this amount of information that will be transferred between individuals and machines in the future. One of the things NXP is doing is trying to build applications together with our end users to really explore how they and us can use the top opportunities of technology in the future. In both cases, a win-win situation.
In our fast-paced world, almost everyone and everything is connected. This requires smart and secure solutions. We call it secure connection for a smarter world.
Our society is dominated by 4 mega trends: energy efficiency, connected devices, security, and health. At NXP, we are putting all these trends together. We are working collaboratively with our customers to support them
to help them to shape the industry future. Together with them, we are making society more secure, more comfortable, and safer. In conclusion, NXP has the right combination of technologies and competence to provide innovative solutions for the customers that they can develop their products with the right features, the right cost, and the right time to market. We are now talking about secure connection for a smarter world.
We think about the world moving forward, we believe that it will become more connected, more ease of use, easier for people to do things, easier for people to live. We think the mega trends are really what's going to drive the consumption of semiconductors and how we can make an impact on the world. So we see early signs of the smarter world already today. Today there's probably 2 to 3 billion, maybe 4 billion connections. By the year 2020, we think that number could be 20 or 50 billion connections, where there's machine-to-machine connections, where it's ease of use, where there's sensors that tell us what's happening, that can be recorded, where we have the ability to ease the way that we do things. Security, ensuring that we all are protected, whether it's our information, our bank accounts, or anything else. We want to be sure that we have some level of security. And also then for ease of use, we want to be sure that we're connecting the world. We use connected devices to be able to accomplish that. The continued evolution and the contribution by all of our engineers around the world is really critical in being able to drive those solutions then with all the support from everybody else in manufacturing operations and all the support functions to be able to realize that and make a difference. The world continues to evolve. So if we can improve the ease of use, make it more efficient, not have the same fundamental labor cost associated with it, then we think that we've made an impact on the world and actually improved the world that we live in. Secure connections for a smarter world.